Hello and welcome to the instructional video for our virtual recording of Iris and any other recordings that we do going forward. I'm just going to take you through the steps that you'll need to take in order to make a successful recording. First of all, you're going to need two devices. That could either be a phone, a voice recorder if you have one, a laptop, tablet, iPad, any of those things, as long as you've got two separate devices. You're also going to need headphones. I've just got my trusty iPad ones here, and I'm just going to have one ear in and one ear free. This is so that I can hear myself singing and I can also follow along to the conducting video at the same time. That's going to help me keep in time and keep in tune. Don't worry when you're recording if you have silence at the beginning or end. We can chop that out when we align all the tracks to make it into one choral part. When you're recording, you need to make sure that your recording parts are recorded in MP3 or MP4. If you're using a voice recorder, sometimes they record in a WAV file, but those are just a little bit too big to process. So what we'll need to do if you do record in a WAV file is just transfer that to an MP3 or an MP4. So I'm going to get the track that I need up on YouTube. As you can see, I've got it there ready. So when I'm ready to play, I'm making sure I've got one earphone in and one out so I can hear both myself and the backing track. And then off we go. So here's the intro. I'm still staying silent. And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. And then I would just keep singing all the way through, keeping in all the breaks, all the pauses, and just making sure that there's silence in between. And then once I have, I'm happy with the recording, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save it with just the part name. So either like Iris high harmony, Iris low harmony, Iris main low or main high, and then send it off. Now, for the purposes of making it a little bit easier for me to get all the tracks as soon as possible, we've set up a new Gmail address. That is cccvirtualchoir@gmail.com. That way Melissa's not having to forward me them, and I don't to my personal email address, and I don't want them to get lost. I want to have as many of your voices as possible, so they're all going to that account. If you are interested in taking part in the recording, it'd be really helpful if you could just email me at the virtual choir Gmail, so that I will already have a record of roughly who is wanting to take part. If you do want to sing more than one part, you are more than welcome. If you're usually a low but you feel like taking a little jaunt up a bit higher to the highs as well, please feel free to do that. It's not a problem at all. We're just basically really excited to be doing this new project. I hope as many of you are able to take part as possible. We're aiming for all the tracks to be in to that email address by mid to the end of November. I'll be popping a date on the information email that I'll be sending out early this week. Also, as you know, I have offered to do some additional rehearsals this week as it's half-term week. They are either at on Thursday at 7:30 or 8:30, and Saturday at 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. There is a survey being conducted on Facebook, but if you are on Facebook, please feel free to just drop the CCC, the Churchward Community Choir email, or the virtual choir, to let me know if you do want to attend another rehearsal. I'll be confirming which rehearsals I'm going to do. I don't think I can manage 4 this week, but I can certainly do one on the Thursday and one on the Saturday, and basically whichever ones get the most votes, that's what will be happening. But if you can't make either of those, don't forget that the videos will be on Dropbox and our new YouTube channel, which the links to will be provided in the information email as well. Just wishing you the best of luck and can't wait to hear all your tracks.